So this shelves here at the gym is for people who are new to the gym, people who are just coming in and they're trying things out. My recommendation is try before you buy. Don't go out and spend money on boxing gloves, shin guards, knee pad. Don't get the full gear if you're not sure if this is something that you want to do. We have loaner gear here for you to just try it. If you're new, you just want to take a class, that's fine. But if you've been training 2-3 weeks and you decide, I want to do this regularly, you really should have your own gear. This is just loaner equipment. So what I'm gonna ask you is, we'll let you borrow the equipment, no charge. Just grab the equipment and you can use it and you can borrow it. But when you're done with it, I want you to clean it the way that we just showed you, and I want you to put it back where you found it in a particular way. Don't just grab your equipment and then just toss it on the racks and then walk away. Don't leave your equipment on the floor, because that's not where it belongs. It belongs on the racks. So once you've cleaned the equipment that you borrowed, once you clean the shin guards, we're gonna ask that you put them back on the shelves facing up so that they can dry. Let's not stack equipment on top of each other, because this one might dry well, but then this one might not. And then the next day, when someone else needs to borrow it, it's gonna be damp, and that's not good. So I'm just gonna tie the Velcro straps so that they're not flying out, sticking to anything. And I'm gonna put them on the shelves facing up. So the shin guards are back on the shelves. They should be dried by the next day. As long as I don't soak them, I'm just going to mist and wipe. They're ready to go for the next person that needs to borrow them. The gloves that you borrowed, after you've cleaned them and they're definitely not soaked with your sweat or with extra disinfectant on the inside, we're just gonna take the Velcro straps and strap it to itself so the straps aren't flying around. And I'm gonna try to open the wrist as much as I can and put it back on the top two shelves. So they can be dried and ready to use the next day for the next person that needs them. What I don't want you to do is to pack the gloves this way and then put them back on the shelves, because each wrist strap is closed, so it's not going to ventilate properly. When you have your own gloves and you wake up that day to go train, that's how you can pack your gloves in your bag, because they're already dry. But while they are drying, they need to be open. Yeah. So again, this is really just loaner equipment, just for people who want to try things out. Once you decided that you want to train regularly, you should invest in gloves. I made a video about what type of equipment that you should get, so try to look at that video on our YouTube channel. But if you have any questions, you can please ask me, ask any of the coaches, ask any of the other people who train at the gym. They should be experienced enough to answer your questions.